Hi guys, pot lighting, so I will apologise. I'm currently filming this in the front room of my house, which is a north-facing, has a north-facing window, so it doesn't get as good light as it would if it was a south-facing window, which I was previously filming in. The reason for that is we ended up with rats in my part of the house, so they're being sorted out, but until then I have had to move upstairs, which, as a girl who can't exactly walk, it's not the easiest thing, but you know, make do. I just want to show you some of the things that I have made and the things that I am making, because I'm really quite excited about some of them. So, I'm going to take some of my drink first. Coffee, just in case anybody's wondering. In fact, it says so on my mug. See? I'm really hoping that that's not spelled backwards. Because that would be really awkward, wouldn't it? Anyway, so my best friend Carla was really struggling with the virus shawl for quite a while, and I really wanted to see what the fuss was about with this type of shawl, and you know, because I'd heard about it all over Facebook, all over YouTube. I wanted to know what the fuss was about. So, I also had two they were Bernat Pop cakes that I got at the range, that I honestly didn't know what to do with. So, I used them to make this lovely shawl. I used I think it was a 5.5mm crochet hook. It's an Aran weight yarn, but the colours are absolutely beautiful. I love them, and it's, I think, 70 or 75% acrylic and 20 or 25% wool. Please don't quote me on that. I know that there is wool in it, which is probably why it's so warm. But this got me hooked on the virus shawl, and I also got a bunch of yarn from my sister. Thank you, Charlotte. And a bunch of it was this lovely, gorgeous white yarn, which is a 3-ply yarn. I honestly did not know what to do with it. I've never knitted or crocheted or done anything with 3-ply yarn before. Basically, I've used DK upwards, and pretty much, well, I've used crochet thread. That's for another time. That's complicated. Trying to make jewellery with crochet thread is not the easiest thing. Really tiny hooks. Really tiny hooks. Oh. Anyway. So, that's the yarn that I'm using. And you can hear my nephew coming down the stairs. I'm filming something to put on YouTube, Dylan. Don't worry, you can come down, it's fine. I'm sure whoever's watching this will not mind. It's alright, they can just see me, that's all. Okay. But that's my nephew, AJ.
They know can hear me, or see me.
They can hear you, Dylan, they just can't see you.
Good.
Yeah, I'm going to keep you off camera if that's alright, Dylan. Because I do not want to get killed by your mum or by Papa.
Then they'll find out.
They would.
How?
It's the internet. Yeah.
Mum never go. Mum never
If Papa finds out, he might tell Mum, and if Mum finds out, she'll kill me, and I'd like to continue living. Anyway, back. Hi. I don't know how to edit, so I can't edit that out. So that was my family drama. He's almost 16. And I'm going to try pause so he can go behind the camera. Haha, mission successful. You can hear rustling because he's having a packet of crisps. And no, I can't say crisps properly. I never have been able to. You can have a go at me in the comment section all you want. I don't care. Anyway, I'm going to show you the shawl that I've been making. This is again the virus shawl pattern. Thanks to Bella Coco, I think her YouTube channel is. She's the one who I figured it out through watching. So thank you so much, because I absolutely love this. It's taken absolutely forever, and so far has used, this is the second ball of it. I forgot to say what it was actually made of. It's 60% acrylic and 40% nylon. And it's 40 grams each per ball. It's called Water Wheel Comfy. I don't know whether it's still available anywhere. It belonged to my sister's mother. We are half sisters. That's how we have a different mother. But that's the shawl. I'm also working on, I'm going to post this after my dad's birthday, which is in 2 days, because as far as I'm concerned, it's the 27th. So this will be going out after the 29th, because I'm about to show what I'm making for my dad's birthday, and that's a secret. He doesn't know. Well, he sort of knows, but he doesn't know what it looks like. This is a prototype for a purse, because my dad has a load of change in his pocket. As you can see, it is, I hope you can see the colour, it's grey, and it's a cotton that I got from John Lewis. Their cottons can be a little bit expensive, but not as expensive as the other ones, and they're 100 gram balls. They are really lovely to work with, absolute lovely. I currently have a pocket on there which you will slide a card into. I'm going to sew another pocket on here which will also have a little flap. So as you can see, it'll flap there, and then a popper on there, so that's a coin purse bit. And then I'm going to crochet alongside this edge and this edge to do it shut, and that's where my dad will put his money, and it'll be folded over and pop it there. Well, the other way round, like that. So you can't see the pockets from the outside, but that's going to be it. AJ's being cheeky. You can probably hear him giggling at me in the background. Yeah, this is what I have to put up with. Ah! Anyway. I have also been making dishcloths. A few of these are now in use. I've brought 2 down to show, which haven't had their end sewn in yet. I'm lazy like that. I've not done it yet. But we have a pile about that big of dishcloths in the kitchen, so I should be alright for now. These are 100% cotton. This particular one is sugar and cream. It makes a much more dense fabric, pardon me, and it's absolutely lovely to wash dishes with. my dad said it's actually better than using the sponges. And we're not using sponges anymore because they break apart and you have to keep buying more. So these will at least last a while. And they're washable, which is brilliant. So I've made several of those. I've also made some from this, which are going to be face cloths. In our household we call them flannels. But, you know, just to wash your body with. I'm going to be giving away some of them as presents for any of my family members that I buy, like soaps or smellies for. And this is also 100% cotton. This is made from the John Lewis cotton that I spoke about earlier. I can make an absolute ton of them from one ball, which is amazing. I have no clue what to do with the rest of the ball, but I'll get back to you on that one. What else am I making? I am also currently making socks, which is very unusual for me. Before these, I made one pair of socks in my entire life, and that was with a acrylic yarn because I didn't have sock weight, and they belonged to my dad. And you know it's cold when my dad brings out his thick socks that he can't even fit his shoes on when he's wearing them. They are really thick and really warm, and yeah, you know it's cold when he brings those out, because my dad's basically a polar bear. Well, these are... Oh, this particular sock doesn't have a partner yet. This sock is mine. I used it Yorkshire Spinner, West Yorkshire Spinners yarn. This is the Christmas yarn, and the pattern was made to go with this sock, and I'm using the pattern for all of the socks I'm currently making because that way I know the pattern. The yarn is so warm. It's mostly wool with a bit of nylon put in for good measure, for, you know, like toughness. But it's also AJ's birthday on the 4th of April. I actually got it right this time. Yay! And he is getting a pair of socks for his birthday. He knows all about this, although he's not seeing the other one because he doesn't want to. He wants it to be a surprise. As you can see, I've not sewn my ends in. This is because I wanted to make sure they actually fitted first. And they do. We tried it on, was it last night or the night before?
Night before, I can't remember.
Night before.
Somewhere last night or not.
But this is an opal yarn. It's a sock weight again. I absolutely love this main yarn. I really want to go and get some more to make a gorgeous shawl. Yes, I'm obsessed with shawls. I love them. They're warm, and I just want to make them forever and ever. Amen. The heels and toes is another kind of yarn, but it's a different blue. He wanted more blue, and it's his sock. It's his prerogative. He loves blue.
Yeah, of course. More is wear blue anyway.
So that is the yarn that I've got. It's not West Yorkshire Spinners or anything like that. I honestly can't remember what it's called, but it is. It's got merino wool in it as well as nylon, I believe. I will put it in the description what the heel is. So the heel and the toes are different, because I'd gotten to about here when AJ was like, I want more blue in there. So I went to my local yarn store. I'm in Exeter, and my local yarn store is called Wool on the X, and They are amazing. The lady who runs it, Deb, I've got to know her really quite well over the last few years, and she is lovely. So if you're in the Exeter area, check it out. Something else that I'm currently making, and yes, I know I've got a lot of projects on the go at one time. I always have done. I always will. Deal with it. This is a dress. I can't tell you what the yarn is. I know it's 100% acrylic. It's a self-striping. I'm not usually a pink person, but this yarn won me over. This is another yarn given to me by my sister Charlotte. This is a design of my own making. I actually make dresses and tops that either are already on Etsy under Iska Angel or soon will be. Please check it out. That's Iska Angel on Etsy. That would be much appreciated. But as you can see, it's going to be about a knee length dress. I am incredibly short. I never reach 5 foot, and AJ likes the dress, so I'm happy. If you can't get the boys in your life to agree, then you're doing something wrong. Well, yeah. I have too many guys in my life, so yeah, I assume that.
I said I do it wrong because you've got 2 boys in the house. Anyway,
I know. I live with my dad and my nephew.
I'm right here.
And he's right there. Yeah.
They can't see me because I can
And the last thing that I want to show is another shawl that I am making.
I'm going to say, stop making projects.
I like making things. Shut up. So what you get for having non-knitters. This one's crocheted again. It doesn't look like a shawl yet. I'm using small balls of yarn that I get in like packs or from magazines. I'm also using an orange acrylic. They're all acrylic. I'm using an orange acrylic yarn that I got from Poundland, which, if you don't have much money, it is a fantastic place to get yarn. The yarn, once it's been through the wash, is incredibly soft. It's washable, it's tumble dryable, it's incredibly cheap, which is basically 3 50-gram balls for £2. That's incredible if you need to buy a sweater's amount or enough to make a dress, or like they have quite a good range as well, so please check it out. I absolutely love the Poundland yarns. They have some sparkly yarns as well, which are really, really pretty. I don't currently have any in my possession, so I can't show you, sorry. But I'm doing a ball of orange yarn, and then the tiny balls, I'm doing 3 of those, just until they run out, and then I join on another one. And I'm decreasing a stitch at each end on every row, so you can see the decrease. So it's constantly getting smaller, which I'm very grateful for, because it's taken absolutely forever. Oh, I have a cushion cover, but you can't really see much on that because it's all black, but it's very, very fluffy. And I've not done much work on it. Yeah, I know. I'm going to get my projects finished eventually. Hopefully next time that I'm on, I will have actually finished some projects. But if you have any questions, any tips on how to get better lighting, I'm still relatively new to the YouTube scene, so please like and subscribe if you are so inclined. I would greatly appreciate it. until next time,